Hello, we're back. So like I said, I won't be recording on this world very often. There's a lot of stuff that happens between recordings. And this world is one where I like to come to just relax, play, have fun. So I found this village. Well, I moved to this village and then I moved away from this village again. But firstly, a couple of things that I recorded using Flashback mod from, well, before I came to this village and the process of moving to this village. So let's have a quick look at that and then come back to me. Okay, so I found this village. Not a lot of exciting stuff happening in this village, but, well, there are villagers here, and one of the things one wants to do is create a village trading hall at some stage. So I've been doing some design in creative mode and stuff like that. But before we get to that, I did move out of the village. I literally slept in that house for a couple of nights. And then decided, yes, there's a nice big sparse jungle next to the village, so I'm going to live in the jungle. Here's my little starter house. Nothing particularly major, but you know, it's here. It's got a roof. It's got torches in it, so it's not dark. It's got an undercroft with some stuff growing and a couple of furnaces. I haven't done a furnace array yet. And a bit of a bone meal thing, and a bit of farming going on. So we can go I'm quite annoyed. I haven't found any carrots yet. So I've got potatoes and wheat growing here next to the sugarcane. I've been collecting sugarcane because I want to eventually do a bit of an enchanting setup, and to do that, I'm running out of space. but that's not a problem. Oh, it's getting dark. Yeah, it's getting dark, but not dark enough yet. Come on, go down, son. So a little work area here, a little bit of starting storage here. I haven't even moved everything out from where I was living before I built the house. Let's have a quick snooze. And you'll see some markers on my map as well. So if we take a look at the map, that's where our original base was. And maybe I should go outside so I can see the right layers of the map. I went a long way to to find a desert. There's a mangrove swamp over here and there's a mine over here. We're going to go take a look at that. In fact, let's go take a look at that now. So firstly, time to fess up. This is my world, my rules. And my rules say that I can't add mods that add new blocks and new recipes and stuff like that, because if I have to upgrade the version of Minecraft, I don't want to break the world. But my rules don't say that I can't add mods that make life easier. So I've added a mod called Essential Commands. And I set up a permission system. Well, Essential Commands has a permission system. I set up permissions to allow specific things that to some people would seem cheaty. One of those things is that you can do warps. So, for instance, warp to mine 1, it puts me in my strip mine, where I've been doing this kind of mining, which I always do this kind of mine even if I don't get much by way of resources out of it, in part in homage to TFC, Tinfoil Chef, because this is the kind of stuff that he used to do extensively. So I suppose you could call this the TFC Memorial Mine. The other thing it does is I can set spawn to be at my house and then instantly teleport to it. So there's that, which is, I suppose you could consider it cheaty. I also have, I got stuck in some death loops. So I updated the permission system to give myself 2 more commands that I will try to use as little as possible. The first one is fly. So that's create a flight. It makes building easier. And the other one is the really cheaty one. Oops. Oh. It's just invuln. There we go. Now I'm invulnerable. And this is very cheating. I mean, I can go down here and just sit here and my health, my bubbles won't go down. I can't die, basically. Which has gotten me out of at least one death loop from caving. So now I generally use it for caving. I have started a storage room. This is the very early beginnings of a storage room. I'm using the Impulse SV item sorter for some stuff, but not for everything. The biggest problem with the Impulse SV storage sorting system is that it's one item per slice. So for instance, if I go up here, this slice is for cobbled deep slate. This slice is for dirt. This slice is for bamboo. But it's just bamboo. So it doesn't automatically sort out blocks of bamboo and bamboo planks and stuff like that. I haven't even done the sorters yet for iron, gold and copper. And the copper one is empty anyway. But iron, for instance, I could put iron ingots in there, and every now and then I just come here and grab the iron ingots and turn them into blocks over here. Same for gold. But I'm still figuring this one out because it is a bit slow. I mean, it runs at single hopper speed. So right now I've just got that hopper minecart running up and down. I've got a double chest over there and a double chest over there for inputs. But you'll see the hopper minecart disappears around the corner. Because I'm making all these very many chests, I mean there's going to be more chests on this side as well. I've got a little temporary, in fact let's fly. I've got a little temporary bamboo farm here. Nothing fancy. It's just bamboo growing on that dirt. Every now and then the pistons pop out and break the bamboo, but as you see, bamboo lands on the dirt, which is why I extended it so that that hopper minecart actually comes all the way around here. And it goes under there to pick up the bamboo and it doesn't end up in the water. Right now the hopper minecart is full, so this stuff is going to despawn anyway, because it's so slow. At the moment the hopper minecart is probably full of cobbled deep slate and dirt. And this is my problem. It's not, you know, it picks up, especially on this side, it picks up a bunch of items in one pass, and then it drops, I think, 2 into each hopper on each pass. So it's a problem. But anyway, it's supposed to pick up these bamboo that fell in here. I just picked it up myself, interestingly. So I can go... I threw my shovel in. It's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is just drop the bamboo. So this bamboo farm, just pistons coming out every now and then. I've got an ether hopper clock over here, and for this one I've got an observer looking at this piston because I really want a fairly long gap. And then I've got quite a lot of items in the hopper clock. So it's just an ether hopper clock that pulses these pistons every now and then and breaks the bamboo, and the bamboo either lands in the water stream or it lands on the dirt there and gets picked up. If the hopper minecart is empty, it gets picked up by the minecart, and the stuff that falls in the water stream goes along here and goes into this chest. But this bamboo farm is temporary. It's just, I need the bamboo to make the very many chests that I'm going to be using in the storage room, and obviously the signs as well. So that's my storage area. Oh dear, I don't like those guys. What I could do now, you see, I saw that now those guys came here, they are messing with me. I go spawn, I'm inside my house and the door's closed, so I can stand here and point and laugh at them without them killing me. So anyway, yes, my starter storage here is a mess. All of this needs to be sorted into chests in that storage room eventually. Storage room might extend a bit further. I haven't quite decided yet. Especially if we're going to have like one item per slice. That could be problematic. So I'm looking for a better storage sorting system. I think Azuma had one where you can have multiple items, multiple filters per slice. So I need to take a look at that and see if I can find one where you can have multiple filters per slice instead of just one item per slice. So that I can put, for instance, stone products in one slice and bamboo products in one slice, that kind of thing. So yeah, now these guys are holding me hostage here. Well, I suppose what I can do, I can make myself invulnerable. You'll see now they're pointing at me, but they're not actually shooting. Oh, they are shooting. Did I switch my invulnerability off? Yes, I did switch my invulnerability. No, I didn't switch it off. Why are they shooting at me? That's weird. They're supposed to ignore me completely. But anyway, that didn't kill me. And if we come up here, I've got a couple of animals. Mainly, I'm interested in the cows and sheep. The sheep obviously for wool, and the cows mainly for leather. Again, I need the leather because I want to set up... Oh, noisy! I want to set up an enchanting area. So I need to set up some enchanting at some stage, and for that I need a lot of leather. I also want to have an actual industrial district, or possibly little mini industrial districts in different places. So for instance, if we look at the villages over there, I want to kidnap 2 of those villagers and set up a villager breeder, which I have designed in Creative, but I haven't built it yet. And then I want to do a villager trading hall. And that will probably all be back here in the jungle. Most of this jungle, I think, is going to be my area where I'm going to do stuff like that. I want to do a villager trading hall. But of course, villager trading halls require emeralds. And how do you get emeralds? Well, you could do sticks. You could do the sticks trade with Fletchers. But I think a better option is melons and pumpkins with farmers, because then there's a good chance you'll get the golden carrot trade from those same farmers, and then you can have golden carrots and get emeralds from the melons and pumpkins. So to that aim, what I've been doing on my creative world, my flat world, hello, I'm back. I've got a melon and pumpkin farm. There's my villager breeder. It's a very straightforward villager breeder. I can't even remember where I found this schematic. Well, it's not really a schematic. I found a picture of it. The 2 villagers up here, they've got 4 beds surrounding them. And they're standing on a fence post. Getting them in here is quite painful. And when you give them food, they'll breed up to a maximum of 2 babies. The babies fall next to the fence post and they end up here. And then this just dispenses a minecart and picks them up. So that's how you extract the villagers from the farm. Of course, this being my creative world, I didn't want to have hundreds of villagers lying around, so that's where they get extracted to. Into the hot sauce. But anyway, here's my melon and pumpkin farm. This is a very standard melon and pumpkin farm. I don't know if anyone actually knows who originally designed this. I've literally found this on the Minecraft wiki. It's a very standard village, a very standard melon and pumpkin farm. You just have this checkerboard pattern with water and a light source in the middle. Observers look at the stalks, pistons above where the melons and pumpkins can grow, with redstone on top of the observers. Because the stalk gets an update when a melon or a pumpkin grows attached to that stalk, and then it goes and squishes them. They just lie here, and then the hopper minecart comes through and picks them up. Simple as that. The hopper minecart then goes into this minecart unloader system. Again, this is a standard design that everybody uses. It's literally just observing this hopper. If there's anything going through that hopper, then this block is unpowered, which means the powered rail is unpowered and the hopper minecart is stuck there. As soon as that hopper is empty, this powers up again and the powered rail gets powered and off goes the cart. So it's just a standard cart unloader. And then from there, this is not followed from a tutorial. This is my own design, and I'm pretty sure it's terrible design. It's just an ejector. So the crops go into the hopper, and they go into this chest, and then this hopper pushes them into this dropper. And if there's anything in that dropper, this comparator ends up sending a signal over to this sticky piston, which pushes this observer into that observer, and it pulses and spits out everything in the dropper. And that goes into the water column and gets sorted over here. The pumpkins obviously just go in here. The melon slices go in here, and then with this hopper chain go over to this autocrafter setup, a mumbo jumbo design. This one literally, the trouble with melon slices is if you've got one, you end up making a melon seed. So this comparator, where are we now? This comparator reads the power level coming out of that autocrafter there. This autocrafter is set to all full, so it's outputting 9, which goes 9 there, and then this is in compare mode. If both are 9, pop, it powers that block, which powers the crafter, and I still get some seeds, but not many. This is a little bit expensive to build in survival, so what I might do is make this in subtract mode and use a composter here, because the maximum signal a composter can put out is 8. So if you put this in subtract mode, this is 8 coming in here, and then this stays off until what comes out of there is 9, and boom. Again, yeah, originally I had this going around in circles, so the water stream would just keep going around and around, because sometimes the hoppers here would miss stuff, especially the melon side. But I figure so firstly, because if it misses it, it'll just go all the way around and come back again. But I figure the actual loss is so low because that's not a very fast farm that I'm happy with just burning a couple of things. Because if anything else goes into this water source, into this water stream, it would just go around forever. Moving entities do not despawn. So they would literally just go around forever and never despawn. So now this goes just into the fun source. So this is my flat world, my creative world, where I design stuff. I think the next thing I'm going to be designing here, so I design it here and then I stick it in Lithmatica and build it in Survival. Next thing I'm going to be designing in here is probably going to be the actual room for my storage room. My big storage room, that actual building. And that is my creative world. If we just hop back onto the server, here we are. I can put. I wonder if I can. I wonder if these things. No, they're not stuck. Okay. I've been doing. Well, I got some diamonds from my strip mine, not a lot. My branch mine, not a lot, and I've been doing some caving, but I have, as I said, confession time, I have been cheating. I've been using invulnerability and flight mode for my caving work, mainly because I just get annoyed with, I get irritated with death loops. You know, you get sideswiped by a skeleton or a couple of zombies, and then when you go back to get your stuff, you just die again, and you go back to get your stuff and you just die again until the stuff despawns, which is really annoying. I've got this thing here. I'm still making my mind up here. I'm thinking what I might do is just dig this down all the way down to bedrock. Maybe because I need the stone, and you never know what else might be down here. I might find some diamonds. I'll probably find quite a lot of iron. And then I have my nether portal here. If I have invulnerability on, I should go through instantly. Yes, I do. And then I've gone down here. And this is going to be the start of my search for netherite. So I'm going to just dig here until I find some netherite. I might do a branch mine, the same as my branch mine in the overworld. Yeah, 3 wide here or 5 wide here with branches sticking out to the sides, because then I'll find all the quartz and the gold as well as the netherite. Because we are on Y level 16, well, Y level 15 actually, we're on Y level 15 here, which is apparently the best level to find netherite. So yeah, we'll be doing quite a bit of digging down here. I did find a nether fortress. Yeah, I'm safe here because I'm invulnerable. So if I look at the map, there's a nether fortress just off to this side. There were a lot of blaze spawners and quite a few wither skeletons spawning there. There's another one over here that had a couple of chests in it. This one here didn't have any chests at all. Not a single chest. This one had some chests. But I need to first get my enchanting setup going so that I can get efficiency and fortune and stuff like that, and unbreaking. I also need to get my villager trading up and running so that I can get my mending books. As you can see, my couple of of diamond tools that I've got are already not looking healthy. I've already broken one diamond pickaxe, and that's just annoying. So I want to get villager trading up and running, and I'm going to go fairly big on the villager trading. Obviously I want librarians for stuff like mending and that kind of stuff. I want to get toolsmiths for things like pickaxes and that kind of stuff. I want masons for quartz and terracotta and that kind of stuff. So I basically want all the villager types. So it's going to be a fairly big trading hall. I haven't picked out a spot yet. I haven't picked out a spot yet for the trading hall. Maybe in this area, although my industrial area, I don't know, or maybe I should just do little farms here and there in different places and then see if I can do a network of water channels to bring the stuff in, except like for instance my melon and pumpkin farm will be at the trading hall and it'll be for supplies for the trading hall. I might do a villager wheat farm, although if I get farmer villages that trade golden carrots, I might never bother to get the villager wheat farm going. Might never really go big for wheat. So I've got to see where I'm going to put my villager trading hall, because that is probably going to be the next thing. The enchanting area will be just a little building here somewhere. Maybe up on this hill I'll build an enchanter. But first I need many cows. Speaking of which, no, I'm not going to kill the cows now. Breathe the cows, breathe the cows, breathe the cows, breathe the cows, breathe the cows. I need many cows. Oh shush. I don't think I need more sheep. I don't know why I have pigs. I have chickens just because look at them. Just look at them, they're so cute. As are these little warm climate piggies. They're cute. That's why I've got them. Yes, that's my reason for having them. But the cows I have for the leather. Just gonna put my wheat away. And then I can drop down into the storage room, and then instead of sticking the dirt in there, I'm just going to stick the dirt in there. And as the sun sets here on my world, I'm going to say, keep an eye on this world. It's never going to be as epic as Ethos, but it's going to be something special. Bye bye.